Hello, dear yogis. Welcome to this Tuesday night Vinyasa Flow class, live from Switzerland. Tonight we are going to get out of balance, but hopefully by the end of the class, we're going to find balance again. So don't worry, I'm not going to leave you in a limbo. I have a music playlist for this class in case you like music. It's under playlists on my YouTube page, or I also just put into the chat section of this live stream the link to Google Music playlist. They're exactly the same, so you can just pick whichever playlist, whichever provider you would like to play music from. Okay, very good. So let's get started, shall we? We're going to come to standing up today. We're going to start in standing. Stand with your feet about hip width apart. And we're going to start by, let me see here. We're going to start by warming up the arms and the shoulders a little bit. So I want you to lift the right arm up with the palm facing up. And then lift that arm up, until the hand has to start turning around, and then make a big circle back. Palm forward, up, and back. And then we're going to bring a little bit more kind of schwung into the whole thing so that the arm is actually moving. But try to get the palm of the hand to move forward as you lift up. And then you move it back, and then you bring it down. And let your hips move along with that as well. So let your hips, let your upper body kind of twist back a little bit as you're making circles. So you can go slowly if you want to. You can try to bring a little bit more speed into it if you wish. This is all depending on how your shoulders are feeling today. Good. Let's switch to the left arm. So now left palm of the hand moves up, and back. Big circles. Allow for the hips to go along with the movement. Allow for the chest and the upper body to also move a little bit to the left as you're making these circles. And try to lift that arm as high up as you can when you're at the top. And then let the hand turn around and kind of swing it back. Good. Very nice. Okay, so now we're going to swap this. We're going to do the right arm again. So now we're going to push back. And I want you to push back with the palm of the hand as far as you can go until the hand wants to start turning around. So back with the palm of the hand and then turn it around. So now we're doing circles towards the back. Big circles. If you want to, you can bring speed into the movement. Let the hips move. Let the chest move. Let your head move. Good, and then we switch to the left arm. Now, palm of the hand goes back, until you have to start turning the hand around and bring the arm up. Back and up. It's like you're scooping air, or scooping water, or something like that. You're pushing it back to move yourself forward. Very nice. And then we come back to center. Now we're going to start swinging the arms up and to the other side, up over the head, to the other side over the head. So the arms move kind of in front of the body now. And again, we're gonna try to bring a little bit of movement into the feet. So I'm thinking like playing golf here, something like that. Being the pro golfer that I am. I have never played golf in my entire life, but I imagine it looks something like this. So what do you think? I think I could win. So, swing it from side to side. Yeah, very nice. And then we're going to start swinging as a twist. So going back and forward and back to the other side. And same thing here. We allow for the feet to come along in this movement. We allow for the hips to come along. Big, big, big sweeping circles with the arms. If you want to, you can start to tap the back with one hand as it moves back, trying to move that hand that comes up the back a little bit higher up. It's just an option. If you really like just swinging the arms big, big from side to side, just stay with this. Or make a combination of both. Super nice. Okay, then one last thing. We're gonna open the arms wide, and then we're gonna hug and kind of slap the shoulder blades a little bit. So open, hug, open, hug, open, hug, open, hug. Yeah, keep moving. It doesn't have to be so mechanical. It looks very mechanical now. It's not supposed to be mechanical at all. Stretching the chest, stretching the insides of the arms. Very nice. And then just shake your shoulders out a little bit. Do this. We're going to do this 3 times. Pull the shoulders up to the ears and let them drop. Again, up to the ears. And one more time up to the ears. And let them drop. Very nice. Now with your feet hip width apart, lift up onto your toes, lift the arms up, stand up tall. And then we're gonna bend the knees a little bit, still up onto our toes. So bring a little bit of bend into the knees. And then maybe reach the arms forward. If you want to lean the upper body a little bit forward, you can. Here's the first balance challenge. That even rhymes. Balance challenge. Okay, shift your weight into your left toes. And then see if you can come up onto the right big toe. And maybe lift the whole right foot up. Yeah, just balancing on the left toes. And falling out of balance is also part of this yoga class. So don't try to hold the balance if you can, but definitely don't bring any negative thoughts into losing your balance. Shift the weight over into the right toes, lift up onto the left big toe, and then maybe lift the whole left foot off the floor, balancing on the right toes only. One side might be more wobbly than the other. And come back with both feet on the ground. Lifting the arms up. And roll all the way down to the ground. Hold on to the opposite elbow. Opposite elbow. Moving from side to side. Just hanging forward, stretching out the back side of the body. For those of you who joined just recently, there is a music playlist under playlists on my YouTube live stream account, or I have linked to my Google Music account in the chat section. So if you enjoy music to go along with your class, there's some music to be played. Good, and then reach your arms down. And then bring the weight a little bit back into the heels. So let the bum kind of point a little bit backwards. Maybe the toes lift up slightly. And then come a little bit forward into the toes without lifting the heels up. Keep the heels on the ground, but just shift the weight a little bit further forward. Good, and then bend your knees so much that you can place your hands on the ground. Step back to your first downward facing dog. Take it for a bit of a walk, the way we always do it. We bend one knee and we press the other heel into the ground. We can wiggle the hips a little bit from side to side, as if we're really excited. We have a tail, we're like a dog. And when you wiggle your tail, you're also most likely wiggling your shoulders. That kind of goes along with it. So wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. And then come into stillness. We're going to roll forward to plank pose. So plank pose, bring your hips a little bit lower. I don't want your hips to be sagging. I also don't want your hips to be up here. I want you to feel like you're in a straight line. And plank is most likely a rather uncomfortable pose because you have to work very hard with the arms and with the back and with the belly. Take a deep inhale in your plank. And then we're going to do a nice long exhale through the nose. Exhale, 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 exhale. And then take another inhale and find your way back to downward facing dog. And then take the knees to the ground. Come into child's pose. Bum sink back to the heels. And your head comes down to rest on the ground. Bring your forearms down. Bring your elbows down. Relax the arms. This is the place to go, yogis. If you need a break during the class, this is where you come. And this is where you relax. Take a couple of deep breaths here. Very good. And then we're going to lift up to all fours. So come up with your hands below your shoulders and your knees below your hips. And then take the left hand a little bit in towards the middle. Not in the middle, but just a little bit more in towards the middle. And then take the back of the right hand to your lower back. If you have a little bit more space here, you can slide the forearm in to rest onto the lower back. Good. Now, from here, we are going to do some cat and cow, and we're going to see if we can lift the left knee off the floor as we're doing this. So lift the left knee up, and then we inhale, we arch, we look forward. And we exhale and we round. Keep moving. Inhaling to arch. Exhaling to round. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. And exhale, round. Very good. Knees down. Sit back onto your heels. Interlace the fingers behind your back. Move the elbows together first. And then straighten the arms. Look halfway up. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. And stretch open the chest. The tops of the arms. If you can, lift the hands a little bit further away from your hips, your bum, your back. Try that. Good. And then release. Shake the arms out. Okay, now we're going to do the other side. So come to all fours again. Good. And then take the right hand just a little bit more in towards the middle. We're going to place the back of the left hand onto the lower back or even the whole forearm, depending on how much space you have in the shoulders. Good. Now this time we're going to lift the right knee off the ground. And then from there we do cat and cow. So inhale, chest forward. Exhale to round. Keep moving. A couple of these. It might be a bit wobbly. Accept the wobbliness. And again, one side might feel completely different than the other side. See if you can lift the left elbow a little bit further up and away from you. One more inhale. And one more exhale. Whew, very good. And then sit back onto your heels again. Clasp the hands in front of you. And then turn the palms of the hands forward towards me. And then lift the arms up over the head. A little twist to the right. And a little twist to the left. Very nice. Back to center, hands down, downward facing dog. Inhale in down dog. And then walk the feet up to the hands as you exhale. Inhale, lift halfway up, fingertips below the knees. Exhale, fold. Coming up to standing inhale. And we take the hands to the heart, exhale. We're going to move into a little bit of a flowing sequence. So just follow my lead and you will get the hang of it after a couple of rounds. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, lift halfway up. Step back to downward facing dog. Exhale. Roll forward to plank, inhale. Knees, hips, belly, chest, down to the floor, exhale. Cobra, push into the hands, lift the chest forward. And then push even more into the hands, lift yourself up, exhale, down dog. And then we're going to lift the right leg up behind us. We're going to step the right foot forward to the inside of the right hand. And then lift the right arm up in a twist. And then we're going to dive that right arm underneath the left. And we're going to move towards the back of the mat. Bend the left knee and straighten the right leg. Flip the right toes up. And then we move forward towards the front of the mat again. And we step back to downward facing dog. Other side. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, step it forward. Left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, dive towards the back foot. Flip up onto the left foot. And then inhale, turn towards the front again. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Take an inhale in down dog. And then we walk the feet up to the hands. Exhale. Inhale, lift halfway up. Exhale, fold. Coming up to standing, inhale. And we take the hands to the heart. Exhale. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lifting halfway up. Exhale, stepping back, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming forward to plank. Knees, hips, belly, chest down to the ground. Cobra on your inhale. Push into the hands to lift up. Exhale, down dog. Right leg up, inhale. Right foot forward, exhale. Right arm up, inhale. And then exhale, dive towards the back foot. And then inhale, coming forward again. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Lift the left leg up, inhale. Exhale, step it forward. Left arm up in a twist, inhale. Dive underneath to the back foot, exhale. Inhale, coming forward again. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Very good. Inhale and down dog. Walk the feet up to the hands. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Coming up to standing, inhale. And take the hands to the heart. Exhale. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, float the arms up. And then fold forward. Exhale. Lift halfway up. Inhale. Step back to downward facing dog. Exhale. Roll forward to plank. Inhale. And then take your knees, hips, belly, chest down to the ground as you exhale. A little push into the hands, a little draw of the chest forward. Inhale. And then keep pushing into the hands to lift yourself up. Exhale, down dog. Right leg up, inhale. Right foot steps forward. Exhale. Inhale, lifting the right arm up into a twist. And then dive underneath towards the back foot. Good. And then inhale, move forward again towards the front of the mat. Step back, downward facing dog. Exhale. Then lift the left leg up. Inhale. Step the foot forward. Exhale. Lift the left arm up in a twist. Inhale. And then dive towards the back foot. Bend the back knee. Very good. Sit down and then inhale your way forward again. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Stay here in your down dog. Take 3 deep breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more. Inhale and exhale. And then we're going to lift the right leg up behind us again. And we're going to step the right foot forward. We're going to stay onto the back toes and we're going to lift up into crescent pose. Arms reach up. Front knee bends deeply. A little nice bend in the back leg so that you can be upright with the upper body. And then take your hands behind the back, interlace the fingers. Again, move the elbows close, stretch the hands away, and then fold to the inside of that right knee and stretch the left leg long now because now you have all of this space. And then see if you can lift the hips up a little bit higher than the heart. So don't have the hips too low down. Actually try to get a little bit of a lift into the hips as you fold forward a little bit more. Take another inhale here. And then release the hands down, step back, downward facing dog. Excuse me. Lift the left leg up behind you. And then step the left foot forward in between the hands. Rising up to standing, crescent pose. Arms go up, palms of the hands face one another. Shoulders are not up by the ears. Shoulders are away from the ears. Good, a little bend in the back knee. And then take the hands behind your back again. Interlace them the other way around. So whatever feels comfortable, just move your fingers one place over. And then draw the elbows together. Move the hands away. And then fold to the inside of that front left leg. Lifting up high onto the back toes. And then try to lift the hips up a little bit higher. Hips go up a bit higher. We take one more inhale here. And then back, downward facing dog. Exhale. Roll forward to plank. Maybe this time you keep your legs straight as you bend the elbows to come all the way down. A little push into cobra. Inhale. And lift up back. Downward facing dog. Exhale. And then we take the knees down to the ground again. Now, this time, we're going to move the left knee a little bit out to the side. So we're just opening the left knee a little bit out to the side. The left hand stays on the mat. Stretch the right leg back and lift the right arm up. Now, this is what is called an easy side plank pose. We're going to make it not so easy in just a second. So, we're going to lift up onto the left fingertips. And then, we're going to start walking that left hand back. And most likely, the right foot is also going to slide back a little bit until you can lift the left hand away from the floor and just hover the fingertips right above the floor. Hold it here. Do you feel like how much you have to work with this whole area of the body? Yeah, take an inhale here. And then bring that hand back down to all fours. A cow and a cat in between. Inhale to arch. Exhale to round. And then back to neutral. Now we push the right foot a little bit out to the side just for support. Stretch the left leg back. Lift the left arm up. Easy side plank. And then we see if we can plop up onto the right fingertips. And most likely the back foot is going to walk back a little bit until you feel like, whew, I can actually lift that right hand off the floor. Yeah, hold it here. Working so much from the side waist. And also balancing, right? Yeah, keep holding it. Don't forget to breathe. Take another inhale and find your way back to all fours. A cow on your inhale. A cat on your exhale. And then tuck the toes under, lift up, downward facing dog. Down dog, hips up high. And then lift the right leg up behind you. Open up the hips, bend the right knee. Try to move the right heel closer to the bum. then we step that right foot forward. And we spin the left heel down flat onto the ground. Now we're going to try to keep the right fingertips on the outside of the right foot. So, fingertips to the outside of the right foot. And if the ground is far away, find something, a book, I don't know, a little box, something that you can put your hand on up so that the hand comes up a little bit higher. For those of you that can't reach the floor, which can be quite challenging sometimes. Very good. Now, push the right knee into the right hand. Right knee pushes into the right arm, most likely the upper arm. Good. So see if you can lift the left arm up into the air. And then staying strong in that front leg. See if you can lift yourself up to warrior two. Right arm goes forward, left arm goes back. And then we straighten the front leg. We lift the right arm up. We let the back hand slide down the back leg. And we do a little bit of a side bend. So both legs are straight here, and you're side bending. So there's a stretch on the whole right side of the body. Very good, and then we come forward again, we bend the front knee into warrior two. Okay, good. We're gonna do a little bit of balancing here again now. I want you to take the right hand to the right knee. Actually, I want you to have your hand more towards the lower leg, but maybe the palm of the hand is onto the right knee, just so that you can feel a little bit what's happening in the right knee. Now, take your left hand to the hip, and then we are going to hop forward a little bit with the back foot until you can lift the back leg up and balance onto the right foot only. Keep the front knee bent. Do not straighten it out. Keep it bent. And listen in now with that right hand on the right knee, exactly how much that right knee and the right leg is moving. You should feel tiny, tiny little movements going left and right and up and down, constantly stabilizing your body to hold yourself into this pose. It's super challenging. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And then step far back with that left foot again. Warrior two on your inhale. And then wheel yourself back to downward facing dog on your exhale. Nice. And then left leg lifts up behind you. Bend the knee and open up the hips. Now try to get that left heel as close to the bum as you can. It's going to be a nice stretch on the front of the left leg. And then squaring off the hips again, step the left foot forward. Take the right heel down to the ground. Keep the left fingertips on the outside now of the left foot, or on a block, or a book, or something if it's difficult to find the ground. And then push the left knee into that left arm. Good, good. And then lift the right arm up. You can do what you want with your head. You can look up, you can look forward, you can look down, whatever is comfortable. And then let's see if we can keep the left leg strong as we stand up into warrior two. I know it's burning. Let it burn. And then straight on the front leg. Back hand slides down the back leg. Left arm lifts up. And we side bend over and back. Both legs are now straight. And then we come forward into our warrior two again. Okay, we're gonna do this balancing now onto the left side. So take your left hand to the knee, right hand to the hip. You're gonna have to lean forward a little bit, right? And you can even grab onto that left knee to pull yourself forward a little bit. Start to hop forward with the back foot. Keep the front knee bent. And then eventually you're going to be able to lift the back leg up, high or low, doesn't matter. I'm more interested in you keeping the front knee bending and getting that information from the body as it's wiggling around to hold you, to hold your body in space. Stay with it. Do not move your eyes. And then step far back with the right foot, lifting up to warrior two, inhale, and wheel back, down dog, exhale. And then come forward to plank. We're going to slowly lower down to the ground on a count of 5. Let's bend the elbows to go towards the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Clasp your hands behind your back. And then we're going to lift the legs up. We're going to lift the hands away from the bum, straighten the arms, and lift the chest off the floor. Hold it here. Keep breathing. Working the back side of the body, opening the chest. And then release back down to the ground. Okay, now straighten the left arm straight up and roll to your left side. Okay, hello. We're now lying on our left side. I want you to be in one perfect straight line. Flex your feet. Place one foot on top of the other foot. Okay, maybe this is going to be easy for you. Maybe this is going to be hard. But I want you to lift the right hand off the ground and see if you can just rest on your left side. Yeah? Some of you will find immediate balance and relaxation here. For others, it's going to be super wobbly. You might fall to the back. You might fall to the front. Just pick yourself up again. Get back. Try again. If it is super easy for you, lift both legs up. And then lift the right fingertips away from the ground. Yeah, come on. Whee! Those of you who have done a little bit of Pilates, you probably know this pose. Oh, this is now super challenging. And if you fall, you fall. There's no more to it than that. Good. Try to find your balance. Oh, very nice. And then come back. Roll down to your belly. And then we switch, we stretch the right arm long, we roll over to the right side. We rest the head onto the right arm. We place the feet on top of one another, left foot on top of right. Make sure you're in one straight line here. And then again, maybe lifting the left hand up. So it helps a little bit to push the right hand firmly into the ground. That helps a little bit. It also helps a little bit to press the right foot firmly into the ground. And for those of you who are finding nothing interesting here, no challenge, lift both legs up, yeah, and then try to lift that left hand up. Yeah, who said that you have to balance only on your feet or on your hands, right? You can also find balance challenges lying down on your side. Little bit longer. And then we release back down. Roll over to the belly. Push yourself up to all fours and back to downward facing dog. Hips high, head low, shake it out. I think this is going to be the very last downward facing dog for this class. So make it one that you will remember. Good, take an inhale here. And exhale, walk the feet up to the hands. Inhale, a halfway lift, fingertips below the knees. Exhale, fold. And then come all the way up to standing inhale. And take your hands to the heart. Exhale. Now let's do probably what many think is like the classic balance pose of yoga. We're going to do a tree pose. So we start with the left foot on the floor. We draw the right knee into the chest to begin with. And then we're going to take the right foot to the inside of the left leg, above or below the knee. So not pressing on the knee. You can even bring the toes all the way down to the ground if you want to. Okay, bring the fingertips together in front of your heart. And here comes the challenge. If you want to have an additional little challenge to this pose, maybe you're just happy working here, classic tree pose, stay here focusing on your balance. The less you move your eyes, the easier it's going to be. Everyone who wants a little bit extra, reach the arms out to the side. Fingers are wide open, palms are facing forward, thumbs are pointing up. And then turn your head to look to the right thumb. And slowly back through the center to look over to the left thumb. And back to the center. Fingertips together in front of the heart space. And place the right foot down. Shake legs out. Okay, now right foot into the floor. Left knee pulls into the chest. And then this time we place the left foot to the inside of the right leg. Which maybe this is wobbly enough. Bring the fingertips together. Stand up tall. And only if you want to, You can reach the arms out to the side. Now, for those of you that tried this last time and it was super wobbly, maybe you don't reach the arms straight out to the side. Maybe the arms go out a little bit more into a V shape in front of you. And then you turn to the left now. So turn your head to look to the left thumb. And then slowly through the center, turn over to look to the right. Coming back to the center, fingertips together. And then release that left foot. Shake, shake, shake. Okay, now good. Come up onto your toes again. Stand with your feet hip width apart. Lift up high onto your toes, arms up. And then we bend the knees. We're going to come sitting all the way down this time. So at some point you might want to start reaching the arms forward. Stay up high onto the toes though. Oh, some popping in the knees. Stay up onto the toes. And then open the knees wide, lean back until you can plop the bum down onto your yoga mat. Now, from here, we're not done with the balancing yet. We're going to do one more thing. We're going to lift up into boat pose. So lift the feet off the floor, reach the arms forward. This is a core exercise, but we're going to bring some balance into this. I want you to roll to the right hip a little bit. You're going to have to reach the arms more towards the left. Don't worry what this looks like. It's balancing and belly work all combined. And then come back to the center. Roll over to the left side of the hip and reach the arms to the right. Whee. The legs do not need to stay together. This can be it's a moving pose. We're out on stormy waters. Whee, big open sea. Roll over to the right again. Whee. And to the left. Good, come back to the center. And then take your feet down. Great work, everyone. Great, great work. Okay, we're going to sit cross-legged. I want you to take the right foot in front of the left. And I don't want you to have the feet close to your body. I want you to move the feet away from one another so that the shin bones are perfectly lined up, horizontal. The right heel is in front of the left knee, and the left foot is underneath the right knee. Very good. And then take your fingertips down to the ground. This is a perfect pose for also sitting up on something a little bit higher for the hips. Now, we're going to fold over the left knee just lightly, and we're going to lift back up again and fold over the right knee. And then we're going to lift up and we're going to fold forward. And we lift up again and we fold over left. Lift up, fold over right. Lift up, fold forward. Let's do one more and then we're going to stay in the forward fold. Folding over left. Folding over right. And then folding forward and stay in your forward fold. This is a stretch for the hips. Let the back round. Breathe into it. And then come back up. Release the legs, shake the legs out a little bit. And then this time we're going to fold the right foot in first, and then the left foot and the left leg in front. And then again, wiggle the shin bones away from you. So now the left heel is right in front of the right knee, and the right foot is underneath the left knee. Good. Now let's fold over the right knee. Coming back up, folding over the left knee. Coming back up, folding forward. Keep moving, lifting up, turn to the right, a little fold. Back up to the left, a little fold. Back up, fold through the center. We do that one more time, lifting up, turning to the right. Lifting up, turning to the left. Lifting up and folding straight forwards. Walking the fingertips forwards. Some of you might have to stay up high in this forward fold. Some of you might come further down, maybe even bringing the elbows and the forearms to the ground. Regardless of where you are in this fold, in this stretch, you should all be targeting the same area, which is the hips. Some of you might feel this slightly in the backs of the legs at the top, a little bit maybe on the insides of the legs, and also you might feel it in the back. And then slowly roll up. We are going to come up to sitting. We're going to do one breathing exercise before we finish in Shavasana. So come sitting up either with your legs crossed or bending the knees, sitting back onto your heels. You can sit on a little cushion, a little pillow, a little blanket. Something that is comfortable. If you're super uncomfortable just sitting cross-legged or on your heels, get a chair, sit up on a chair. Anything is allowed, it's all good. Okay, now let me get some power here. I'm running out of power on my laptop. We're going to do an alternate nostril breathing. There we go. We're back with power. Okay. We are going to do alternate nostril breathing. We usually use the right hand for this. So what I want you to do is fold down the index finger and the middle finger. The thumb is going to go over the right nostril, and the ring finger is going to go over the left nostril. The left hand can just relax onto your leg. And we're going to close one nostril, inhale through the other nostril, and then we're going to close that one and exhale through the other one. So just follow my lead. Anytime the right arm gets tired, you just switch to the left hand. right? Very good. Close your eyes. Place the thumb over the right nostril and the ring finger over the left nostril. We're going to close the right nostril and we're going to inhale through the left. Nice long inhale. And then we close left and we exhale through the right nostril. And then we inhale through the right. And we close right and we exhale left. And then we inhale left. Close left, exhale right. Inhale right. Close right and exhale left. Inhale left. Nice and long. Fill up the lungs. Close left. Right. Keep exhaling, exhaling, exhaling. And then inhale through the right nostril. Nice and long and slow. Close right. Exhale left. Now do one more round of that in your own pace.